mean, shit. For the money I paid for this fucking thing, you could have built me a supercomputer.
Yeah. I can't lie about that.
Live with your choices, man.
Oh, I am, but it was still fucking hilarious, dude. I paid so much money for this Alienware. And the first fucking day my brother comes in, it's all set up, and I'm playing RuneScape on it, and he goes, dude, you just paid $1,500 for a fucking gaming computer, and the first thing you're gonna play on it is RuneScape? I was like, yeah, fuck off, leave me alone. It was the fastest download.
That's funny.
Caveat to that. Austin finally broke down and downloaded World of Warfare or World of Warcraft to try it out.
Yeah, how does he like it?
Was
Austin?
not impressed.
I was like, it's just bougiefied RuneScape.
What about Overwatch? I saw you playing that.
Overwatch, I was entertained by. I've always been entertained by Overwatch. It's just I was so engrossed with War Thunder.
Fair. I was about to say Overwatch is.
Wait, War Thunder is what one of my buddies plays. He said it's actually really fun, except for the pay-to-winners.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it goes.
Once you get to a certain level, it's kind of difficult, to say the least.
When you get past the mid-level range, it's nothing but pay-to-winners and cheaters.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Him and his girlfriend started playing that one recently.
That's why I like playing like the World War II Shermans and Tigers, that type of range, because it's just people that want to have fun.
Right.
They don't
The
give a
tier
shit.
5s, tier 5 and down.
Mm-hmm. Every once in a while you get some tryhards, but not as much as you do when you go up above tier 5.
Gotcha.
Of course, I've also been playing it since it came out for console.
Oh.
I have not, and I agree with his assessment.
Mm-hmm.
I drug him into it.
Bonus actions. What I got?
Got that set. That's going. We got y'all here. There's my.
I think I'm here.
Ooh,
I hope
boost.
so.
Yeah, I was about to say, at least I'm physically kind of here.
I just need to pull up everyone's character sheets and then I will be set.
Fine. Ooh.
Oh shit, I need to log in as Tyler, not as myself.
Mhm.
Yep, there's all my quick links.
Oh, as a quick thing, I just remembered this actually recently. On my HP for the D&D Beyond character sheet, what does like it say for the number? Because I thought it said something different originally. Like from what my character sheet has. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm trying to get everything sized properly and in their place.
You're good.
That's fine to be over done a little bit so I can see everything. Got Oog, Buford. Need to go to the other ones. Tulio.
Yeah, 3rd level. Okay.
Croc. Yeah. Tulio. I still have it saying current 37, temp 50.
Okay. Yeah, on the original roll, I had 50 for the HP.
Okay.
Because I thought I like vaguely remembered it being different. It wasn't too big of a deal because I was like, eh. But yeah. I can change it on my sheet if you want down to that, or we can change it on there. Either way, it's not a big deal. I just wanted it to be accurate between the two.
Yeah. Got that. It should be updated now.
Okay.
I need to jump into that chat. Well, that is now updated. And
I figure out why I've got 2 different damage rolls for my quarterstaff.
Because quarterstaff you can use as a like one-handed dealer, you can two-hand it. It's a versatile weapon.
Oh. Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
I love quarterstaff. I know a little bit too much about that one.
Hey, it's the easiest weapon to replace.
It is break a tree branch off. Quarterstaffs are awesome.
Because, yeah, right now I'm rolling deep with the weapons. I got a dagger, a quarterstaff, and unarmed strike, man.
Hell yeah. Technically, I can have pretty much any weapon I can think of. But that just means I also don't go for any physical weapons.
True. And I am supposed to be the support on this team for the most part.
Well, I'm ranged, so I mean, but I'll be chilling back with you. But yeah,
I'm like a Swiss Army knife. I'm kind of useful in like a bunch of situations, but overall, I'm just kind of like a hunk of junk that you keep on your keychain.
I had a couple of those.
Are you at least pretty?
Yeah, really pretty.
Yay, we got a special keychain.
A bedazzled keychain.
We can use it for distractions.
Very well, actually.
Just run around screaming, I'm a distraction. I'm a distraction.
I could probably make that work. Just cast suggestion while doing that.
Well, that'll work.
Make a megaphone. Matt, use suggestion. Everyone, look at me. Man, that guy looks pretty
everyone
crazy.
look at that ass.
That's what's fun about suggestion. I think there's like one for mass suggestion later. But like it's way better than like modify memory or charm person because they don't know they've been suggested. It's like actually a Jedi mind trick.
Because it's just a suggestion.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's such a fun spell.
they'll be fine.
There we go. Little.
Alrighty. Huh?
No, then I'm doing a little spell maintenance while we're.
This is all still just personal recordings.
Talking to Morgan or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just doing some spell maintenance while we're doing stuff.
No problem. But now that I have everything set up and Morgan has chosen your encounter for the evening, we will see how this goes. It'll be fine.
I had a nap today, so I'll be here all night. So let's do this shit.
So, as you remember, you had a quite eventful night. Got a couple kills. You've made some distance, but you still have many days ahead of you. The next morning rolls around, Who is the first to wake up?
I'm the first to go to bed.
Yes.
Are we
I'd
gonna roll
w-
the dice on it?
My,
I'm wondering who's waking up to relieve Tulio for the evening watch.
I guess
uh,
that'll be me.
I'm probably not waking up.
Kronk
Be
would
honest.
Kronk or
was the
me,
first one out last night.
and he didn't wake up for the encounter. So Kronk or me, because I think I'd just naturally be an early riser.
I think it would be Kronk due to his natural schedule that he had in Wellspring.
Okay, sounds fair.
So I'm thinking you're waking up to a nice, lovely sunrise that the cart is currently traveling towards on this dusty, almost sandy road that's been laid for this cross-country venture. Very rough terrain, very untamed woods around you.
But overall, a pretty smooth ride.
Yeah, I mean it is still just sand. It's not like big rocks or like gravel or anything. So it is a rather smooth and easy like ride. However, it might be a little bit harder on your steed.
Wake me up if anything interesting happens. I'm going to bed after last night.
What do you mean about last night?
Giant weasels was not fun. Going to bed.
Hey,
You
Oh.
Who
just
can tell you more? He likes to
Alright.
talk about killing things.
all right. I'll get more information from them. You sleep. We'll wake you.
Please do.
And as he walks in and you start just like admiring your surroundings as it is the woods and somewhere you are kind of comfortable even though it's new, you start noticing there's
Is
a lot
there?
of dried blood all around your little front porch there.
Hmm. Interesting.
You maybe see a little few burns and a couple chips in the wood, but like no major damage, just like it's been
How's his pot?
scuffed a bit.
Okay.
He notices. I don't think he noticed that yet because it is in his kitchen. Um, but he kind of just walked past that to come relieve you since he woke up and realized where he was.
I'm not gonna ask.
You didn't hear that, so you can't.
Yeah. Yeah. No. That's the way it should be, because if I didn't notice it, I shouldn't know anything about it. Okay, I'd like to take a look around the cart, make sure like the wheels are still, good. Make sure that after a day of travel and some time that it's, good to go.
As you like lean over the edge of the cart as to not fall off because you're still traveling currently.
Right.
Everything seems to be perfectly fine. You're leaving like very dominant wheel tracks in this path because nothing else has traveled it in quite some time. Uh, but otherwise, overall, the cart looks good outside of the front porch where the scuffle seemed to happen, from what you can tell. Something happened.
All right, well, then I guess I'll climb on up to the little booth.
To the Rhine cart? Like
Yeah.
bench? Rhine bench?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What you doing up there?
I am going to ask what's the chimera's name? Saf, right?
Saf.
Saf.
S-A-P-H.
Saf, right. I'm going to ask Saf if he needs a break and if he knows anywhere where he can pull over where I guess anything's, not gonna fuck with us or him for a while?
As you ask, the main head like retches straight back and like doing as the huskies do. It
Oh,
just
yeah.
smiles. Yeah, you get me. Uh, it just smiles and goes, "I'm fine to keep going. Uh, if you'd like to stop, I think there's a clearing up ahead, maybe?"
All right, that might work. That way we can kind of check over things and go from there.
Sounds good.
All right. And that is what we will do.
Alrighty, what you just want to sit there, or do you want to check on the rest of your party?
I guess I'm going to crawl back in and check out what the hell's going on inside.
So as you essentially just like uh swing your legs over the bench, and that's sitting like right on your front porch essentially. There's very minimal railing at this point, as you may notice too. You used to have a full like banister railing around your porch. There's only like side rails now.
What the hell is all this?
There's no debris or anything, but yeah. Uh, you walk into your kitchen, and it's kind of a mess, and you seem to have a stew going.
I did not start this.
It seems to just be a low controlled flame, but would you like to investigate? And like this is your big cauldron pot too.
Mm, This this is probably gonna piss me off. Alright, I'll investigate this.
So as you walk up to the pot and grab a ladle, you notice very sour smells radiating off this pot. The texture is very solid for a liquid. Um, the only thing that you could think of off the top of your head is pure slime jelly, but it's completely the wrong, like, color. As you swing your ladle around a bit, you hit something large and solid. Want to pull it out or just leave it?
Oh, please don't be something weird. I pull it out.
Hey Austin, you're waking up.
Oh, I'm so sore. But why is it so cold all of a sudden?
What the hell are you doing in my pod?
Well, we weren't stopping for the night as far when I went to sleep, so and I need to be moist.
As
Plus
you
this
say
pot
that,
was
the cart stops.
Oh, we stopped.
My friend, you are gonna clean this.
Indubitably.
Just as long as we are both on the same page that you are going to clean this, because this is the only one of these I got.
I would recommend not touching the inside of the bowl currently. There's a reason I agree that I will clean it, because I don't think the rest of you will fare very well if you touch the liquid.
I drop the ladle back into it and back up.
As you drop the
Wise
ladle
move.
and him, it splashes a bit on the ground and like sizzles and leaves a scuff burn, but like it ultimately evaporates away from the pot.
I pick up Is there anything floating in the pot that's edible?
Did you put anything edible in it?
I thought we put some chunks of weasel in here.
Then yeah, I think they'd probably be at the bottom, like
We did some
at the
weasel.
bedding.
We did the veggies we found, and I think I tossed a rock in to make it good old rock stew.
So yeah, all
I
that would be like bedded down at the bottom.
I go down to look for something edible at the bottom of the pot.
You find your bedding. Hey Ty, could you move your mic above your nose? The gale force winds aren't quite needed right now.
They're coming for you all. Let's try that. Sorry.
You're good.
That happens.
Perfect.
Normally,
Plus, you know,
me.
I'm all fucked up.
Yeah, no, we all are.
You all are.
Well, yeah. About to say, I'm about out of the woods, but Morgan's
I'm just
voice
right.
is still fucked, and yeah, his is still.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
my
can
voice
notice
my-
who Subject Zero was for the house, though.
Mm-hmm.
Story.
Did you just admit guilt?
Yeah.
I told you better than that.
It
To be
did.
fair, I can appreciate it because this one, this is a doozy. The sickness was
is-
bad.
There's a reason it's dubbed the crud. It's not a specific thing doctors
It's
know
like
of. This
3
is
or
a
4
family
things.
special.
Yeah.
Oh,
From what I can tell, it's a head cold, lung infection, and something that specifically targets your vocal cords, whatever the fuck that would be.
It's a sinus infection that the
your
infected
sinus.
snot runs down into about your vocal cord area.
So yeah, sinus,
And then for some reason you
lung,
get body
and head
pains.
cold. I haven't
Yeah.
had the head body pains, so maybe there's more on his end, but still, I haven't been close to him. Neither is Morgan, but we still got it.
I think it was because of the holiday weekend.
Yeah, bunch of travel, lots of socializing.
Different houses.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I wasn't taking my immunodefense old man vitamins. So
How dare you?
that'll do it.
Idiot.
Oh, what a
You were
tard.
raised better than this. Well, maybe
were
you
You're
weren't. You were
supposed to be
good.
the medic. What the
we were
fuck?
too
is wrong with
goddamn busy for me to get my old man pills in. I
They're
was
fucking
busy
gummies,
doing
dumb.
horrible things. No, I take more than just the gummies, bud. But
I was about to say, I
was
remember a
too
whole
busy
like
doing.
lineup
Take
for the morning
4
pills.
seconds to take
I-
your old man pills in the morning.
I have a nubile young woman who is now my fiance that I had to do horrible, filthy things to all the time.
Anyway, back to the game. Getting a little off track, sorry.
What do I find at the bottom of the pot?
I told you, you're bedding of food and you're rocking like the center.
Yeah, I grab some snacks and then I continue to float on my back in the pot and eat the snacks.
Alrighty. What would you like to do,
I
Kronk?
contemplate shooting him in the face.
You just see him stand there very tense and inquisitive.
I wouldn't recommend these weasels, but they're delicious. They were hard fight, though.
Okay, so what the hell did I sleep through?
A band of warrior weasels that were quite nasty.
How the hell?
Though they seem to taste okay.
All right. I turn to go and wake up Ty.
Alrighty.
Mhm.
Gonna
I believe he
continue
just
eating
bedded down there on the
weasels.
floor in the living or main area in the kitchen and whatnot.
So I guess
I'm laying in the middle of
would I
whatever.
see him or would I trip over him?
He'd be like over towards the side.
Okay.
I'm like curled up in a corner in a ball.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm waking people up and getting them out, is because you're just trying to go to sleep.
I mean, you could always offer him Your bed.
My gold stack.
I mean, where's he gonna take it?
That's fair.
How much can he carry realistically?
I guess I shake Tulio awake a little bit and
There's something's hanging. What?
hey, bud, why don't you
Hmm.
go in and take my bed? We're gonna be in here kind of messing around a little bit.
Oh, no, okay. That way? All right. Just wander off, like mostly asleep.
He saunters on back and past your leather curtain, and Tulio, as you enter this room, you just see a giant mound of gold coins, and like all of his nice fancy furniture is like pristine and like think Gaston furniture slash royal with a little bit of class. But
I
yeah,
have many questions, but right now the answer is sleep.
as you fall
Agreed.
and land upon the pile of gold coins, the coins, they aren't hard. They're soft, almost as if tiny microfiber coins. You have no clue what this is, but it's not gold, but you love it.
Alright. Been holding out on it.
I love
maybe
it.
it's magic.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe royal Maybelline magic.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe
It's
it's
actually
not
an
magic.
entire class of spells in this world is the Grease style spells, and it's part of the Maybelline College.
I mean, I will say that there are royals and they do have easy lives due to bloodline magic, but that's neither here nor there, because you guys don't really know them. You know of them, but not really know them.
Them just can
Yet.
secrete butter. I am God.
I am butter.
You know that they have a lot. It's not so much like powerful magics, it's more of like very convenient magics. Like
Gotcha.
what most people would need for the day to day. It's more of a utilitarian society rather than a capitalistic.
Okay.
But yeah,
But yeah, still butter.
still butter, but not butter. Maybe it's
Yeah.
specific race butter, that way it's better for you. But it's kind of
Maybe
gross
it's
if you think
like
about it too long.
maybe like Lady or Lord Maybelline just has the ability to just create butter.
Mmm. Tasty.
But yes, Tulio, you're having fantastic dreams of Lady Maybelline and her butter secretions.
the buttery kingdom of Maybelline.
And yes, Buford, you would be laying on the. I think you literally just slumped over on a pile of leather there in the like main area, kitchen slash crafting area.
Yep.
And yeah,
No,
you
I
would be
won't.
waken up by beautiful Kronk.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kick you awake because I don't want you to start playing music. Well, that'd be a fucked up way to wake you up, so I'm gonna gently shake you awake and then pick you up and walk out the door.
Mom, the cows are fine for another 5 minutes. God damn it.
Time for us to start our day. There are things that have to be done.
Okay. Roll off shoulder.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Toss him off shoulder.
Roll off.
Why not a little bit of both? As you throw him off your shoulder, he reactions as just rolling like a pumpkin. Give me a reaction, Tyler.
I'm gonna try and tuck and roll it out all slick like.
That's great. Could you roll for me?
Athletics or acrobatics? That's what
Just
my
a
question is.
straight roll for now.
Uh,
Just a reactionary roll.
well, tits.
So hold on, does he get it with disadvantage because he's just kind of waking up?
Not necessarily, because Buford maybe has a few siblings that did shit like this to him as a child, so...
It's an 18.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say as he heaves you off his shoulder, you roll out and like off his arm, kind of like you were doing like a hoop swirl with a basketball, and then you land onto the porch, roll, and almost fall off, but not quite.
Impressive. Maybe there's use for you yet. So tell me what the fuck happened. The monkey frog thing said that weasels?
Well, about most of the way through the night, I'd say like early morning. Heard some funky noises going on outside. Turned out we were about to get attacked by a pack of weasels. We beat the shit out of them. I don't know why the fuck you didn't wake up, you lazy bastard. But we beat their ass, and then we went back to bed. I don't get what's so hard about this concept.
Narky today. Huh? I
Right.
got you, little violin thing player.
Ever the most eloquent one out of us. Well done, Kronk.
Mm. Damn it. Well, get to work fixing this fucking wagon. I'm gonna go and get us some food.
What the fuck's wrong with the wagon? What needs fixing?
Whatever you broke.
I didn't break shit.
Check the wheels. Make sure it's still good for travel.
Okay.
But
I'll
yes,
jog next to the wagon, I guess. I'll do a quick wheel check. Kick the
Understand
tires.
this thing has not moved in a long time, and we went a lot longer and farther than I thought we would.
I was about to say, the wagon's not moving currently, Buford.
Oh. Yeah, I'll get out and I'll kick the wheels and crawl underneath, check the axles and shit.
Oh, you out.
Yeah, they seem perfectly fine. The only damage is to the old like banister railing around the front porch that like sectioned off the front bench for driving and like the relaxation / porch and entrance.
Okay. Then I'm going to walk around and I'll just press the digitation and blow all the dust off it and call it a day.
It's a normal army PNCS. I appreciate it.
So yeah, you've removed all the like loose debris, but there's still blood stains, chips in the wood, missing railing.
I think
I'll say how much
shit,
you
does
in-
the
digitation
character.
do?
you instantaneously clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. So
Okay,
it's
so
actually
1 cubic foot is
at a time.
spotlessly clean.
Yes. And I'll
Have to do it
after
again when?
then
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
Press
I can just
Oh,
keep
okay.
hitting it. I can just keep burning it
So I'm
until
gonna say just because how magic flows in general, it'll
Can-
take you about an hour to 2 hours to get everything.
And I do a perception check for like any like I'm like looking for specific shapes like stars or it looks like a word bloodstains. And I want to leave those specifically, but get rid of all like just the nasty. It looks like a stain puddle. But if it looks like a shape, a specific shape or a word or a letter, I want to leave it.
Yeah,
Just
no.
because.
For all the the front porch area in general just seems to be normal wood that they added on at some point because the cart hadn't moved for so long, but they made it so that it would still be able to move.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing magical about that part, thankfully, but
No, not magic. Just like I'm looking like Rorschach looking at the bloodstains.
oh.
And if it like,
No.
if I can kind of like see, if I think I can see a letter in it or like a star or a circle or a square or it's like a normal specific geometric shape, even if it's like wonky, I'm leaving those bloodstains in the wood.
Okay. Give
I
me a
am
second.
decorating with post battle damage.
Give a character.
I'm being a dick.
Do you think Kronk will really not like that?
I don't know. I don't care.
Feisty.
I got chucked to wake up this morning and I had to save my own ass. I'm a little cranky and I'm 17. I'm feeling feisty.
How Jackson Pollock do you want this?
Because
Because if anything, you just look at all of them and they all look like something. Because you're an
$5 million, $5 million artwork, Jackson Pollock. I'm leaving it all.
So yeah, he cleans a perfect frame and border for where the battle happened, but nothing that actually happened.
I'm just blowing the dirt off, so
Literally.
if anything, the bloodstains show more.
I love it.
Alright, so I guess I'm out hunting for
You
at
wanna go
least
out
enough
hunting?
food for the Chimera.
I was about to say, you have a decent stockpile of meats anyway on your cart, if I
Okay.
remember
Oh, unless you
correctly.
specifically want fresh stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
enough
unless you want
that's going to
inventory.
well,
Because you have well over a week's worth
what
of food
I
for all of your
have,
cart.
will what I have satisfy the Chimera though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Well
say
then.
y'all stockpiled on meat and whatnot before you left. And you had plenty of stock from your previous hunts.
Right. Alright. Well,
I'll say this was only a week-long journey and you packed for 4 type of situation. Because you're a rich bitch.
it's how I roll.
And you were literally taking your house, so why not?
Yeah. I choose to just set up shop when I get there. That's what,
That's what you can do if you want.
So Kronk is still going hunting.
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Nope.
They'll say he doesn't need to, but he could if he wanted to get away, but
Do
currently
I
I don't
notice?
think so.
Are we still walking next to the river, or did we get away from the river by following the road?
For
I'm
the
pretty sure we're
clearing...
away by the.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying I'm pretty sure we were away from the river because that's why we had to scoop up the water in the pot.
Yeah, you guys passed the river at 1 a.m. That was right
okay.
before the battle.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Me and Oog were doing some moonlight yoga or some shit. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. But you're sleeping. Hush. How long do you need to sleep anyway? I need to check that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how long would you consider a long rest?
4.
All right.
They got 4 hours.
I'll do 5 because I did a battle and I'm tired.
Fair. Valid.
And also I have it established I like to sleep late.
Fair. So yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
He'll be out for 5 hours. It'll take Tyler half that time to make his Jackson Pollock. Krunk
free-
and Oog. What you want to do? Oh, and for the area that the Chimera stopped at, it is a small clearing for the woods. There, you might be able to find a water source nearby. The Chimera probably knows. However, right now it just seems like a very calm, pretty low beaten forest right now.
Okay. Let me see. What's my nature? Okay, so I'd like to take a look around, just kind of see what I see, what kind of tracks are evident, if it's anything big game, how fresh it is, stuff like that.
So, for the area that you are in, you don't seem to notice anything. There aren't any birds, there aren't any squirrels, there's no small or large game from what you can tell. It seems to just be trees.
Well, that is either really good or horribly bad. I'm gonna go and tell the others.
No, I mean, Uga's standing right next to you, and I think Buford's right there too, because you're all just chilling around the porch, yeah.
Right. But I didn't know if I had gotten off the porch to walk around to investigate anything, or...
I mean, yeah, but you're not beyond, like, shouting distance or, like, generally yelling, and you know that your room is soundproof, so you're not worried of waking Tulio.
Right. So I'm definitely not gonna yell. I'm gonna go ahead and walk back over and start talking to them. So hey boys, we either got a really good situation or a really bad situation.
What's up?
So listen to how quiet it is. Do you hear that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nothing.
I roll an investigation for any weird, like, tracks or tree marks or anything around our clearing.
Give me a roll.
I'd also like to make an investigation to see if I notice anything with the trees, like if there's any strange movement with them or anything like that.
Alright.
That would be a 18 for an investigation check.
And you're looking for tracks and animal
I'm looking-
markings and whatnot?
I'm looking for tracks around the perimeter of the clearing, like scrape marks or left behind marks on the trees or anything that something's in the area.
You find absolutely nothing.
You stay
Just
here
a bunch of
and
trees.
don't move at all. Because
Okay.
I run way down here.
Well, shit. I can't find nothing. It's weird, but there's nothing hanging out. To
I rolled a 12 with my investigation.
All the trees just seem to be healthy trees,
No, it's not.
doing some tree things.
Doing tree things, not like moving in tree things, just regular tree things.
Just regular tree things.
Right there,
Okay,
you can
cool.
land on my
Swaying in
foot.
that gale force wind earlier whenever you really had to focus on it.
Right. What? I'm gonna talk to the Chimera and see see what they think. So I would like to walk back into the hut, grab food for Sif, and then go to talk to Sif with the food.
You want to get him like a slice of steak, or do you want to get him like a deer leg, or it's a butcher shop, so take your
Like
pick.
a whole deer, if I got it.
Yeah, you have like two sides of deer.
Decent
Still,
pile of steaks.
and yeah, you
I'll
got
take
quite a few
I'll take
deer
him a
steaks.
side of deer.
Okay.
And there's a chimera that's 3 heads to feed.
But only one stomach.
Yeah, but
Just means consumption is higher rates, not necessarily higher volume.
it's also been working all night, so I figured it's probably pretty hungry with a high metabolism.
Fair. How would you like to present it?
I walk in front of it. I set it down and I say, I have brought you something to eat. And I got a couple of questions for you, if you don't mind.
So both of the side heads go down to eat, and the middle one stays up and just staring at you. Yeah?
So, my question is, as I notice, it's very silent around here. Is that because of you, or is that because there's something funky going on around here?
Saf just looks around a little bit, looks back at you. It might be because of me. I am a forest guardian, but I've never been here before. Maybe me? Probably me. I don't sense anything like dangerous.
Well, just inexperience. Quiet in the woods means something bad, but if you're pretty sure it's because of you, we'll go with that, and I'll kind of relax a bit.
I mean, if there's no prey, there's no predator. If there's no predator, there's no movement.
I guess that's fair.
You just see Saf's eyes like drift off into the stars that aren't there and into deep thought, but also nothing going on behind his eyes.
You enjoy your breakfast. And I walk back.
Yes. And his middle head goes down and starts munching.
Well, Saf has no idea if it's him or the fucking... Yeah, he's got no clue either.
Well, is the plan we're going to be here for a while, or are we just going to give him an hour to eat and digest before we get moving again?
Well, I figured I'd give him a bit of a break, seeing how, as you guys have said, we've been going at it all night, so...
Okay.
I figured I'd give him at least a little bit. He says he's good to go whenever, but I figure eat, rest, maybe shed a little bit, you know.
If that's the case, I'm going to go out around looking for medicinal herbs and bananas and berries and shit. Because we might have stocked up, but some fresh, good stuff. Plus, if I can make some poultices and stuff like we had on the ranch, it might come in handy if we get roughed up on the way there, because it sounds like this is going to be a long trip.
Okay, so because I'm from around there, I'd be more help with that?
Oh, this is nowhere near where you're from. This is like 50 miles from where you're from.
Right, but the fauna would be similar.
Maybe. DM is saying that we changed biomes a little bit.
Best say you look around and you see trees, but you don't know what type of trees.
Alright, that's fair. Alright, if
Technically
we've
past
changed, if
two
we've
terraces, if
changed.
that means anything to you.
Oh, okay. Alright, never mind then. If I've got no fucking clue, I've got no clue.
But I've got medicine and nature proficiency.
So if you want to go out
Okay.
foraging, go ahead and give me a nature check.
Okay. That is a fat 13.
So how far out do you want to go from the cart? Radial wise.
I'll keep it within, like, I'll start at 25 yards and see what I find from the edge of the clearing.
Okay.
So I can do like a circle around the entire clearing at 25-yard walk zone to wander back and forth and see what I get on my first pass.
So you're within at least eyesight. Good idea.
So as you're walking around and investigating the fauna of this location, you start noticing that these woods are dense, but the ground layer of fauna per se almost seems to be all connected, almost like a vine like ground plant with a lots of canopying trees. The trunks of which seem to be very aspen-like, but the branches and leaves look like oak. You're not finding many herbs of what you're used to, but you find a lot of flowers of blues, reds, purples, and black.
I'll try to get a from the root up of 5 of each distinctive color of flower. Get like entire sample.
How are you extracting?
I'll take my pocket knife or my belt knife and I'll like an inch radius around the flowers. I'll dig up a bit down like 2-3 inches and try and then from there hand scoop it so I get a decent chunk of roots and the stem and intact flower.
Okay, go ahead and give me a handling roll or a dexterity roll, and how much of each?
5 of each distinctive color and type.
Okay.
Another fat 13 for a dex save. Or did you want a dex
No,
check?
just a
Probably.
dex check. Yeah.
Okay. Fuck me running. That's a 5.
So you get one.
I burn a luck.
Okay.
That's a 9. I don't think I can burn another one.
What did I say? Red, blue, black, and purple.
Yep.
And you got a 9.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get 2 red, 3 blue, 2 black, 1 purple.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Open. And I'll add it to my inventory. But that should give you time to... God damn it. Why am I not seeing it? Party
Inventory
chat.
than backpack.
No, there it is. I was trying to open the text for the Discord so I can look at it.
Fair.
Okay.
But yeah, he'll be doing that for the next 2 hours, right before Tulio wakes up. So Kronkin, still chilling at the cart. Maybe. Hello.
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 There you are.
Hold on, there it was. Sorry, I'm just gonna walk around, make sure everything's cool.
You're just gonna walk general patrol around the cart.
Nah,
For the
I mean,
time.
if we're already stocked up, then I'm unfamiliar with most of the stuff around me, then, kind of out of my element.
Fair. So yeah, as you like just walk the perimeter of the clearing, you just see Buford like stabbing the ground around some flowers, and you're like, and keep on walking.
But I do want to kind of keep an eye on him just to make sure that,
Yeah, you keep them in eyesight at all times, and yeah, with how the forest is, like I said, mostly low ground coverage plants with canopying aspen, oak-esque like trees, from what you can tell, for like a reference.
right.
It's very much high branches to where like you would even have to climb for anything big enough. A good like 2-3 feet for the first branch. So eyesight is very good in this area, but only for about 100 yards before the woods are just too thick to see too far.
Game name.
Okay.
No. Why are you?
Ook,
Mm-hmm.
you still just chilling in your pot?
I'm still snacking and floating.
Okay, sounds good.
I'd like to walk into the cabin real quick, or into my house
Into the
real quick.
hut.
Yep. You get your ass out of that pot. You
I'm
clean that
cleaning the
motherfucker.
pot. I'm
You just see his
cleaning the
tongue
pot.
like rub against the edge as he slowly eats his own whatever.
That is gross. And I turn around and walk out.
Just shudders. Gross. Slams the door back closed. I didn't need to see that today.
What a squeamish young man.
You are weird.
I was just poking fun. I don't know if that's actually what he wants to do. It's his call. It's his character. But yes, Kronk
Now I
is.
don't know if I'm
Have you
gonna
made
be
sure
able
that
to
you
use
remain
that
with that
pot
beer, okay?
correctly.
You don't care?
Ever look at that pot the same way?
What? Yeah,
It's like puking
it's my tummy
in the
that
bowl meant for
is
potato
sensitive.
salad.
What? I couldn't hear you over Tyler.
I know,
So
but I've
it's
never
like-
had issues with gold and silver.
Okay, Ty, mute your mic, bud.
Now,
Yeah, if you're gonna have separate
How'd you-
conversations, I can't hear anyone else if you're talking. Thank you.
SCS. No, I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn you, Tyler.
Never look at that pot the same way.
Never look at that pot the same way. It's like puking in the bowl meant for potato salad. You just never eat out of it right again. Yeah, continue to walk around.
Sounds good. I would say at this point, Tulio would be waking up in his comfy, uh, coin
Mm.
pile. You've like sunken into it somehow, and it's just your eyes barely poking out.
Hmm.
I'm gonna contemplate whether or not I actually feel like getting out. Fine. Like, try to extricate myself.
As you like stretch and like push the coins off you, they all fall and like make a very distinct metallic gold coin ting as they fall upon each other, and you like get yourself out of it. And it sounds kind of dope, but at the same time, you just feel like feathers falling off of you.
Be jealous, peasant.
I have a lot of questions. I'll figure them out here in a bit. Alright, what's everyone doing?
As you walk out and move the leather curtain aside, you can hear Oog. What are you doing at this very moment? Still licking the pot, or you just floating and eating?
Floating and eating.
Alrighty. So as you walk out, you just see Oog floating on his back in the cauldron with a small flame still lit, the cauldron bubbling as obvious boiling temperatures have been reached. But he's just chilling in a slurry of purple, blue, greenish. I don't even know what to call it. Mucus. Let's call it mucus. And eating something that he keeps pulling from the bottom.
Gross and in my fucking pot is what I'm gonna call it.
You just hear Kronk from the outside as he's still standing on the porch.
You know, Oog, I heard something interesting about crabs, that if you just boil the water around them, they don't realize to get out. Is the same true for your species?
No.
You shocked the fuck out of me. Sorry, I just got like a huge static shock and a bunch of like static in my headphones as well. Yeah, Natalie apparently had a bunch of static electricity on her. What?
Nicely done.
What was said? Sorry.
It's a possibility, I suppose, but no, I believe I'm still perfectly fine with these temperatures.
Okay, just making sure that your health was in order, good friend. I'm gonna go see what the others are up to.
Quick, throw the lid on it and turn that temperature up.
I was about to say, none of you know this, but Oog, you would know you have a pretty high thermal,
resistance?
Yes, let's call it that. But you don't know what the line is, so I'm just gonna say be careful. But general, like, boiling temperatures is fine.
So let's not go with resistant, let's go with tolerance.
Yeah, tolerance is what I was more thinking of.
But yeah, I'm gonna go check on the others. See what they're up to.
As you walk outside, Tulio, you just see Kronk standing on the porch, kind of like off to the side, staring off into the woods at Buford, who is stabbing the ground. From what you can tell from the porch.
So, Kronk, what's, why are we stopped?
I figured we'd give everyone kind of a rest. We'd check the cart over. It's been a long time since it's moved this far. So, figure we give it a check over, let the Chimera rest. You know, just everyone get out and stretch for a little bit.
Okay. Well, how long have we been stopped?
Probably about 45 minutes after you went to bed.
Well, no, it's been like 4 hours. Oh no, 5 hours.
5. Okay.
Because technically, y'all have been doing well. Buford's been doing a lot.
Well, has everyone stretched out enough then?
Got somewhere to be.
Well, I thought we were heading to the next town. And I mean, that nap was amazing. But I mean, having, something to do. Because as much as I love the scenery here, it's kind of quiet for my tastes.
About this time, Buford would be walking back to the cart now. Well, if he would like to, once he's harvested all of his flowers.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, he'd be walking back about now, but
So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but while I was trying to find stuff, I noticed that it seems like it's just one continuous plant across the ground for ground cover. And these trees are kind of sketch looking. I don't know. Just I might be picking up on that creepy vibe Kronk was catching earlier.
Oh, there was something interesting about this place?
I shout out, "Hey, Sif, let's saddle up and get moving."
as soon as you
You're
say that, he starts walking forward, and Buford's still like 10 feet from the cart. Or the hut.
Run, boy, run.
Will dash after I safely stash my new flowers in my backpack.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
already put away.
Well, I figured it'd be kind of a slow start.
Yeah, no,
seeing
it's
how
not
a lot of-
fast, but he can still dash.
I'm still going to dash and jump up on the goddamn porch.
So yeah,
I
Sap
mean-
starts walking and takes about 10 steps. He's dashing and then jumps and dives onto the porch dramatically. Makes it right before the 5th step.
And I will slam a prestidigitation as I hit the deck.
Okay.
And it's just a cacophony of sound. Safe.
I clap.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very nice.
Impressive.
I'm trying to get this whole bard thing down. That just felt right.
Little over dramatic, but I feel like that was the good one. And then Tulio, any more questions?
No, that was about it. I was just seeing what all was going on while I was asleep.
All right, let's head in. Now walk into the trailer cabin thing.
I'll go back up on the roof and lay down. I'm just like chilling.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hang out on the porch. I'm just piddly farting playing around with my hurdy-gurdy. I'm not actually like playing a tune. I'm just trying like key changes with different speeds on my wheel or strums of my bow.
Mm-hmm. I was
Just
about to say it would be a
dicking
bow.
I'm just experimenting. So it's like 3 or 4 note strings and then different tempos of those strings and just fiddling.
Fair. Oog, your pot would be down to just like a simmering, like last inch of liquid and the stone.
I get out and I turn off the flame.
Tulio gets attacked by a bird. Just like a sparrow, but a bird.
Roll for
Cannon.
dodge. Dex roll.
Yeah, give me a dex save.
Dex roll.
Or a reactionary roll, yeah.
This is a foreboding encounter.
19.
You dodge this very odd violet blue raven that swoops down from the sky out of nowhere and disappears almost as quickly.
Oh gosh. Alright. So this is like you said it's like abnormally large, or is it just like a regular bird?
I'd say it's like twice the size as it should have been from your experience with aviary of that nature. but it was also off color from what you
Yeah.
recognized.
Why do I keep being attacked by things?
From the porch, you hear womp womp.
Would I hear a commotion on the roof?
Only if he was like exclaimed loudly, but like his movements and whatnot would have been silent.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, fun. Da, 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 da. Oh, wait. I have a sort of question. Hold
Yeah.
on. Does the thing that I can see, is it doing anything?
You would not currently be able to see it as you are too far from the dream state.
Gotcha.
It only
Okay.
seems to show up right before you go to sleep and right after you wake up, but it fades away the longer you're conscious.
Okay. I'm gonna pull a quick little spider wick, look at it through my crosshaft.
As you look through it, you notice that the gold spire is abnormally close, but about 3 miles off the path ahead of you. Like a cute 75-degree angle off the trail from the way you're heading.
Hey, Kronk.
Yeah, you.
Is there a possibility we could stop at
About 2 miles.
here in about 2 miles?
Be wow, what's going on?
You know, that's an excellent question, and that's kind of why I want to stop.
All right. Should we ready up then? Let's see if no.
I'm pretty sure from last night's experience, Seth is only going to listen to you.
Ah. I guess am I inside or am I outside?
Didn't you say you went back inside?
Yes.
So yeah, you'd be inside in the like crafting and kitchen area with Oog while he's slowly licking the pot clean, I guess. Or trying to.
I'm just
Slowly
talking to
heats
you
the
through the
light up.
roof.
Yeah, essentially, because nothing is
Well,
soundproof except
there's
your
gotta
room.
be like an open window or some shit
Yeah.
for sure.
I'll say you have like 4 windows total.
He has a sunroof. He bougie like
Oh,
that.
dude,
If
I'm
you wanted
rich.
one, you could. Yeah.
I'm rich.
That's up to
Definitely I
you.
want a
That's all
sunroof.
design. So, yeah.
I'm rich. Obviously, I have a sunroof. Duh.
At the very least, I'd say you would have a hatch. That way you could access it through inside rather than an outside ladder drop field, because that's just tacky.
Rather than being a monkey like me and just clambering on top.
I mean, it's not hard with
Well,
how it's constructed. But
It's
still.
for like emergencies though, so you almost feel like it'd be rude as fuck to open it up.
I mean, they may not know that it opens if it is like a proper skylight, just like a window.
That's true. That's true.
Plus more plot armor as to why it hasn't been used yet. They don't know.
Yeah, I'm usually outside as well whenever I say I'm gonna get on the roof.
True.
All
But
right.
yeah, if you wanted, you could climb up to your skylight and pop out and look at them if you wanted and talk to them.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
So yeah, then we're gonna back up a little bit, and whenever you call down to Kronk, he just responds and then like pops up out of the skylight, and you're like, oh, I didn't know that opened.
Huh, that'd be a lot easier than what I've been doing.
Yes. Yes, it would.
Kronk move too. I love it.
Just pops out of a random place
Just
in the middle of the
random
tower.
hatch.
I had no idea that this led here.
What
How
are
do you
the
get
odds
here?
that trapdoor would leave me out here?
By all means, it makes no sense.
I fucking love it.
I'm gonna have fun with that later. Anyway, but yeah, we're gonna start with the. Could we stop in about 2 miles? As his head like pops up out of the hatch.
Yeah. But yeah, could we stop at about 2 miles ahead?
Why? You see something going on up ahead?
And you just see him like
Um,
full on staring through the eye crossguard of his spear. And
there's
whatever.
just I got like a feeling, and like sometimes the spear takes me cool places, and like I don't know.
The longer that you stare at it, it also seems to be moving toward the road.
Hmm. Oh fuck. Um. Actually,
Oh, fuck,
yeah. We might need to get some weapons ready, possibly. Just more be alert here in 2 miles rather than stop.
It'll take you about 30 minutes at Saf's current speed.
We'll see what happens when we get there, but basically, yeah, something's coming, probably.
All right, boys, ready to go. I guess I'll fucking.
I'll say get yourselves equipped, I suppose. You only got 30 minutes, so we'll give you a couple of things to do beforehand, but not much.
Okay,
I have
And would you like to
the
inform the other
fuck.
two?
They might have heard that. Oh fuck, because
Yeah, that's about maybe all they heard clearly, though. Besides, you're all just like, what's going on?
Okay, so like, quick question to the DM: is this glow comparable to the one that I've seen come from Saf?
From what you can tell, it's a different type. It's more of like a tracking beacon rather than the radiant from Saf is more of its personal magical aura.
Okay,
So same, but different.
gotcha.
So,
Yeah, because my oh fuck is because my thought process was, oh shit, new biome, new forest guardian, and we intruding on its territory.
maybe.
Fuck.
So you know what you don't do to a forest guardian? You shoot it or stab it in the face.
I just said get ready. I don't know what's happening.
But,
I'm in a new place. I don't know what's happening. Things are going down, probably.
I mean, it's fucking Dungeons and Dragons. This is what we do. Hey, something new. Hey, we're gonna die. That's
You're gonna die.
I'll say Tuller, you might be able to get more information.
all right. I guess I'll.
Let's see. Oh, what?
I'll say, do you remember what the Golden Spire resembles?
I wrote it down, I'm pretty sure. I did not write it down. I'm an idiot.
I'll say, I thought I had it in our Lunalos chat too, but I guess not.
Is it in there?
No, it's not. I just went through.
Oh, okay. Then no, I do not have it written down.
Give me a second.
Yeah, sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm definitely being vague more because I have no clue.
Fair. I'm being vague because I can't say too much out loud.
Understandable. But yeah, if there's
Oh,
any
yeah.
preparations anyone wants to make in the 30 minutes, do remember that. Because I don't know what's coming up.
The first message actually in the Lunalos chat, the second
Yeah.
half of it is what this would pertain to, possibly more so, from what you understand.
Okay.
Sorry.
Gotcha. That makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah. So you don't know exactly who or what that might be, but it's somewhere you
It's
need to
something.
go.
Yeah. Yeah. Might need to stop, might need to fight. Could be coming towards us. Not entirely sure though.
And yeah, on my mind, you're just like on the roof going full Wayfinder with it, with your spear like out in front of you, and you're just staring through it like a magnum or telescope.
For sure. Fun. Alright.
But yes, you are now about 10 minutes. That spire
Alright,
is
I'd
very
like to
close
take
and
my,
very bright if you keep staring. At least
Yeah.
for Tulio.
I'd like to take my rapier out of my bag and put it on my belt, as well as equipped my bow.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna stick my head down through the fucking flap. Guys, there's might be a fight coming up. I'm not entirely sure, but it's gonna be at about 2 miles, so be ready.
Ooh, I forgot I gave you that rapier. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I was reading on that.
Good. But yes, that should you should be all set up for your attacks now.
Hey, Sif, we're getting ready to come into something maybe kind of nasty. Would you mind providing assistance if we are in such need of it?
What type of assistance are you requesting? This is the head on the right, so the one with the bloody eye.
If it's a forest guardian or some such nature of that, we just need to know proper etiquette in order to pass through properly.
Each force guardian can be different. Typically, don't steal their things. Don't try to kill them because you'll probably die. But when it comes to fighting, I can't be much help in those terms. If I leave the cart, they might roll off.
Good point.
And to be fair, our contract is for me to pull.
Take us places. I understand. I was just asking.
No offense, but I'm just as likely to eat you if I see you dead already. But I won't hurt you.
Oh, if I'm dead already, then have at it.
Circle of life, yeah?
Agree.
Yes. And he like licks his lips a little bit thinking about eating everyone.
I don't get any funky ideas just yet.
Oh no, of course not. I would never dream of hurting you. It would violate the contract and then I'm fucked.
Well, All right.
Because, yeah, no, you made a proper, essentially a contract of the same level as a warlock without, like, necessarily warlock level being Jaffiel. Not quite a god, but almost a god. Pretty damn powerful.
Got it. So it's a binding.
Yes. There is a formal contract and blood contract that you did. I'm trying to remember everything that happened during that. But essentially it is a blood seal. And from what you understand, neither party can harm either, and the terms of the contract will come to fruition to both parties' best ability. You're not quite sure what the consequences for them would be per se, since they made the contract. You just know that they will not fail.
Okay. Alrighty then. Well.
But yeah, about this point, Saf would be approaching a rather dense part of the forest, and Tulio, you'd be able to see the spire only about a couple 100 yards into the woods, but it seems to have stopped. But it's like due north of you right now, and you're heading like east-west.
Okay. This is the area. Kronk, can we stop here?
Yeah,
Are you
Saf stopped
safe?
here.
Okay. We are?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I thought I said that. Might be.
And you said it's due north about 100 yards into the forest?
Yeah, but the forest is rather dense in this area, so you can only see like maybe 50 feet into the woods from the actual trail.
Gotcha. So can't see much. Forest is too dense. I don't know what the. That might work. So, whatever it is, it's about 100 yards north of us.
What do you mean, whatever it is? Can you what does it look like?
Gold and glowy.
Oh shit. I have no idea what that is, but it's bad.
It's literally just Kronk and Cusco looking out at something that both of them have no fucking clue, and they're like, "Yep, that's a thing."
That's
So,
bad.
do you want to offer for Kronk to look through your eye?
Have we come through a stop?
Yes.
Yeah.
The hut is currently stopped.
I will get out and I'm going to cut a 10-foot circle that goes around Sif with him like to one side of it and say, hey, y'all should get in the circle with me. And I'm going to start doing my ritual casting of Liamon's tiny hut.
Am I done licking the pot clean?
Yeah, you've probably been done for a minute.
Then I'm probably sleeping in the empty pot.
Okay. So say you can do whatever you'd like, hun. I'm waiting for you to interact.
Fair.
But if I have 10 minutes, I'm casting Liamon's tiny hut with Sif inside my 10-foot circle.
Alrighty, I'm pulling that up real quick to have.
A 10-foot radius immobile dome of force springs into existence around and above you and remains stationary for the duration. 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside the dome with you. So how big is Sif?
Sif would be about chest high to Kronk. Kronk
Would-
is...
Would you consider him a medium creature?
He would be at the top end of
It's-
medium, so I'd say he counts as 2.
I'd say like a big
But,
bear.
Yeah,
It's fine. I'll take 2 because there's not enough of us to break 9.
Yeah, I was about to say, you all
Um,
fit. But it's like, just the... Do you have to carve an
But-
area, or can you just cast it?
I can cast it, but I'm marking it so they see the line.
Oh, okay, so you're like marking the outline. So
'Cause
yeah, you would be
I'm-
able to cover like half the porch, Sif and his harness, and then have a pretty good like 5-foot radius around him.
Yeah. Then I'm doing that because I'm keeping the dome clear, like
Yeah.
transparent. So I just marked my border.
Mhm.
And as long as I've got 10 minutes to cast it with the ritual, we are now inside essentially a fort for 8 hours that I can't go outside of it or it'll go away.
Yes.
And no one can see in the dome with us, but we are essentially for 8 hours have our own personal dome fortress.
So from the inside, you would just see this essential like ombre hue to your environment outside of it. But from the outside, what does it look like, Ty? This is all aesthetics.
From the outside, it
Mhm.
looks like a big gray, opaque gray dome. Like I'm
Like
half-assed
frosted
trying to make it look.
glass.
Yes,
Okay.
but like granite gray though. So it maybe if it's a dumb creature, it'll think it's a big ass boulder for no fucking reason.
Mm-hmm.
But anyone with average intelligence is like, that's an awful perfect dome that I can't
So
see
like a
into.
perfectly sphere boulder, if you wanted to make it look like that, that's perfect.
Well, hemisphere, because
Well, yeah.
half of it goes under. But yeah, no, that's what
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Okay. Bet. Nice.
So
So you're casting that. Would anyone else like to do anything to ready up outside of equipping their weapons?
I have one thing, but I do have a question.
Yes.
Would a intelligence of 4 mean that it is incapable of speech?
yeah,
Mm,
DM's decision.
depends on the race, because a human
Specifically
can
for
have
a
both.
shadow spirit.
I'd say basic like yes and no responses would be fine, but like deep conversations probably not.
Okay.
So like
just yes.
basic interaction, Jaffiel.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Casting times.
But since it's not a sentient thing, technically, it's a casted creature. It would have intelligence, but not a high, like average.
Yeah. No, because I'm looking at the stat block that it has for the summon shadow spawn, and they have an intelligence of. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah, so it'd be
Also-
like talking to a child rather than talking to a teenager.
Got it.
If anyone's got some knives they wouldn't mind lending me for whatever's about to happen, I'd appreciate it.
I probably have a dagger on me. I didn't write down the guardian equipment that I get, but I think dagger is in.
I have it here. Let me check your inventory. Yeah, you have 2 regular daggers.
I'll hand them both of them. There
I'm
you go.
up to 3. That puts me at 3.
There you go, kid. Knock yourself out.
Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna go see what it is then. I'm gonna head off to the north.
Okay.
Fuck.
As he sets out, would anyone like
If
to
I
follow?
yell really loud, come get me.
I'm not coming for you. You got to get inside my bubble.
No, that's fine. I realize that I'm leaving protection. That's why I'm saying if I yell really loud, it means it's probably bad.
One of us going alone is kind of fucking retarded, so
I mean, anyone who
I'll
wants
go
to come
with
with is welcome. Oh, thank you, Kronk. Oh, I did not want to go out there by myself. Oh, thank you. All right.
I could tell.
All right then. Yeah, it's over to the north. All right.
Do you have any idea what the hell this could be?
Honestly, no.
Shit.
Yeah, that's kind of my thinking too. All right.
And Oog, you doing anything?
Mm,
He's enjoying his pot.
I'm still sleeping in the pot.
Okay.
Such a goddamn pothead.
I ate a lot.
What a pot bed.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you make a pun, Tyler. But as you guys start walking off and into the forest and getting closer and closer to
It was good. I
where
liked it.
Tulio sees the spire, you get almost on top of it, and it just leads you to a clearing with a very prominent and large tree with a solid 20-foot radius of nothing else around it.
Hmm.
Well, if this isn't a mimic, I don't know what is.
Let me see. Let me approach, and like I said, if I yell really loud, drag me back.
Hold on.
That's
Do I
it,
have my
y'all are-
backpack on me?
Yeah.
Okay. I have 50 feet of rope I would like to tie around him.
Yeah, tie that around my waist, and I'm gonna walk towards that tree.
Alright. So as you get closer, you start feeling your spear get drawn to it almost like a magnet. Similar to other things, but this pull is very strong and it almost starts to extend by itself to almost clear the distance.
Okay. So it's got some power pull action.
Mm-hmm. Like it's not fully tugging you like your Dane would be, but like it's a solid pull, like you know it's trying to strike.
Right. All right. So I know it's trying to strike. In that case, I'm gonna toss it like a javelin, like hold it like a javelin, then fucking launch it.
Alrighty, roll to hit.
Hopefully nothing bad happens. Let's
Do I see this going down?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'll say he's only like 25 feet ahead of you right now.
That is
Yeah,
a
I just
He has
didn't
about
know.
25 feet to clear.
I just didn't know what the surrounding conditions were, if it was
You're
clear
on the
or.
It was-
edge of the radius, and he's like approaching beyond the radius, Jaffiel.
And that was
Okay.
a 15 to hit.
And that hit. So your spear goes hurling towards this tree and strikes it almost perfectly center, trying to split it with the grain. However, it gets stuck about halfway into its blade and just starts shaking like it's trying to escape, but it can't. In this moment, the tree starts to move and it stands and looks down
Oh
at
shit.
you.
And
You have just awakened a tree. And it's gonna bring one of its hefty branches
happy
down
with me?
for a
I
wonderful
yank
slam.
him back as fast as I can.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Take your switching like a man.
Nah, I wouldn't quite call this a switch. It's much bigger than a thumb. Let's see if I can hit. Ooh, that's a hit.
Ooh, and the twisted T is really gonna hurt, bud.
What's that? 1, 2, 3. For 17 points of damage, its large, burly, viney arm comes slamming down onto the ground and creates a shockwave that pushes you back about 4 feet.
Okay.
Give me a acrobatics check to see if you go to prone. Or get knocked back hard enough.
Oh, cool. I'm proficient in that one.
I'll say you should be.
16.
Nice. So you save, so you don't go prone, but you're pushed back 5 feet, and
Yeah.
roll for initiatives. At this point, I think Buford and
As I got knocked back, could I yell really loud, just ow?
yeah, I mean,
Cool.
they definitely heard the sound wave from the cart, but I don't know if they heard you. Lots
That's
of
fair.
trees.
I rolled
I just told
12
them if
on
I
my
yelled really
initiative.
loud.
I've got to check on my print real quick, so I think it's failing.
You're good.
Right.
Uh-oh.
What's that dog left outside? Big cold dog. Blame your mother.
Hopefully his print's not failing. He did a full mask.
Ooh. Which one?
I don't remember what he said. He just said that he started a full face like mask or helmet, and it's already been
Oof.
going for like 120 hours.
Oh,
shit.
no.
Tulio, did you roll initiative?
Yes.
All right.
What was that?
That's not broken, just stringing really bad. Whew.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
Not as bad, but still kind of bad.
Yeah, I'll take stringing. Stringing can
Stringing
wait
you can
to
fix,
be
but
fixed
yeah.
after D&D.
Fair. Sorry, Tulio, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, you're good. 19.
Gotcha. And yes, Buford and Oog, you would feel the shockwave from the slam, but that's about it from the cart.
I'm staying in my circle. I'm feeling very vindicated for putting up my circle, and I'm staying in the circle. Hey, Sif, do you mind if I lean up against you so when they come back I can be smug about leaving the circle when we're safe in the circle? Just ignoring me? Okay. Cool.
I think he's still going by the track that he's asleep, maybe?
Very heavily asleep.
So we got a chunk of the porch in my circle, right?
Yeah, you got like half the porch.
Fine.
Half the
I'm going to go
porch and
sit
like the
on it like a
bench.
tailgate and just dangle my feet and
You
just
could
kick
just
them
sit
back
on
and
the
forth.
bench behind Seth, like the coach bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just
Say,
going to go
or you
kick
could
it.
sit on like the edge of the patio would
Right.
also be an option.
But do chimeras do what dogs do and just rip rank ass in their sleep? Because if they do,
I don't care. I'm safe in my bubble, and you dipshits went and made something pissed.
safe in your bubble right up until that fucking chimera farts.
Nope. I come from a cow farm. This chimera ain't got nothing.
So Tulio, you have first move.
All right. Hmm.
You have this big lumbering tree just creaking and cracking.
Yeah, and that just hurt.
Yeah. And it didn't even make
Can
contact.
can I yell something out to him?
Yeah.
Untie the fucking rope and run.
You need the thing.
I'll say his spear's kind of stuck too.
Oh
Well.
no, that's not what I worry about. That's fine. Spear do a vibrate though.
Dun 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 dun.
Ooh, what would be fun to have as a vibrate weapon?
Vibroblade.
Yeah,
The dildo
basically,
of
but I'm
doom.
thinking. Okay, so hold on.
Dildo of Doom. I like that one.
Can I make like some axes with like some chipped up jagged blades, like they've been in like a fuckload of battles, and I never bothered to like reshape the blades?
Would that be something that your character would carry with him?
Well, it's no, it's for free action, dismiss the spear, and then resummon.
I don't
Because
know.
it's bonus action to summon weapons. I was just wondering if I could like choose a state of disrepair, or if they're going to be like in a good condition.
I'll say they would be in whatever condition that you put them in storage, per se.
Okay.
Because, yeah, low-key, I had to remember your character for a second and like, wait, what are you doing? Yeah, that's right. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm shaping my shadows.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can make them look however you want, honestly. But, yeah, their condition will always be good or fine.
Okay. Well, no, I was thinking like, because if they're, I was wondering, it was more just like, my brain going, wood takes more damage if if it's vibrating, it's poking in a bunch of different directions, is what my brain was thinking.
Mm.
But
I was about
anyways,
to say-
axes.
Yep.
Or let's do battle. Let's do a great axe. Fuck it.
Great
We're still
axe?
going an axe.
Sounds
Fuck this
good.
tree. Yeah, no, great axe. And I know I was just told to run, but I'm gonna go chop it.
Alrighty. Gonna clear the
I'm not
25
good at listening. I'm
or
sorry.
30 feet and charge in. 'Cause I
Yeah,
think that'd
it's
be
30 feet
full
there. Yeah.
movement. Yeah, it's
How
30
far away
feet from
from-
you.
Way out.
It's 30 feet from me. Oh wait, hold on. There's possibly that wouldn't fuck with it. Actually, you know what I'll do? Instead of I'll go up about 20. I'll go up about 20 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm actually gonna cast a mirror image.
Alright.
So I'm gonna be vibrating a little bit myself now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that makes it to where I'm harder to hit.
Yep.
I'm gonna pull up the exact thing, but yeah, I'm gonna cast mirror image, and then
3 illusionary duplicates of yourself appear in your space. Until the spell ends, the duplicates move with you and mimic your actions, shifting positions so it's impossible to track which image is real. You can use your actions to dismiss the illusionary duplication.
that one. Then blah, blah. Oh, the thing.
And yeah,
It's,
you can roll a d20 to determine whether if a person's attacking you, instead it attacks one of your mirror images.
Yeah, that one. That's the thing. Cool. Perfect. Yeah, I'm casting that, and that'll be what I'm doing with my turn. So I'm closer to it, and I got mirror image and and all of us have got battle axes.
Sounds dope.
All right, hold on, wait. Do you still have that rope tied around you?
I mean, I didn't untie it, so technically yes.
But with its
Okay.
illusion or mirror image at level 2, it would be duplicated too with the
Actually, I think it's
duplicates.
cast at level 3,
Right.
so all my spells
So
cast at the
my
same
question
level.
with that
yeah, it
is
is level
how far away from me was he originally, and then how far forward did he go?
He was 25 from you originally, got knocked back to 30, and then rushed up or is about to rush up to
20.
30, or 20, he said. So, still within the 50 feet of rope
Okay,
that you
I was
have.
about to say
Yeah.
I didn't know if he just
No, I've been tracking that
fucking
low-key.
just clotheslined himself. Okay.
I've been paying attention. Don't worry. I knew I got knocked back.
Okay. I was
D12
worried if I
for
had to
battle
let go or not.
But yeah, at the end of his advance, he would be 35 feet from you. If I'm doing my math right. Because he advanced 25, got knocked back 5, advanced 20. So that'd be 40. So yeah, he still has 10 feet of rope.
And there's 10 feet between me and this tree ant.
Yep. That is a very large creature, I might add.
And quite upset with me, I'm assuming.
Yeah. He's... You can tell he's like moving to go for another slam, but he's not very quick. And with you being who you are much faster, especially in battle scenarios.
Yeah.
So,
It'll work.
yeah, you advance to 10 feet away. What would you like to do?
Yeah, just that cast, and then I'm actually finished with my turn because I got nothing else to do.
Bet. And next is Kronk.
I am going to, let's see, because I've got, 30 feet? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you would be
So
50 feet from the tree and 40 from Tulio.
okay, so I'm going to get up 10 feet behind Tulio.
Okay, so you're 20 feet away from the end?
Draw my rapier as I'm going.
So once you get there, you have it fully drawn.
And I guess I've also got my hand crossbow out, so I guess I'll fire one and then fucking drop that bitch.
Ready? Roll to hit.
Alright, that'll be an 18.
That's a hit.
Yay!
So as you fire your hand crossbow, the arrow goes sailing just over Tulio's head and embeds itself into one of the legs of the awakened tree.
I'm gonna guess it doesn't fucking do any damage. Woo!
I mean, you haven't rolled damage yet.
Oh, right. Fucking, I'm retarded.
I was about to say,
Holy
I can't
shit,
decide
man.
that damage.
It's been, sorry, man, it's been a day. Holy
good.
shit. Oh, alright, so... Alright, that's 12.
Ready? Dealing 12 points of damage and a good chunk of bark falls off.
Woo! Got you, bitch.
Next
And then, yeah, instead of trying to reload it, I just...
That's how you said
I
you
dropped
dropped
it,
it, so...
Yeah.
Bessa, do you have anything else to do in your turn?
Nope. Oh, wait. How close is the rope to me? Am I, like, within... Can I, like, reach down and grab the rope?
If you are 10 feet behind the Tulios, which rope do you want to grab? Because they're all identical.
Ooh.
Because they split off from the same one rope, kind of like the Chimera. Because you don't know which one's the real Tulio either, technically.
Right.
Also, you haven't seen me fight before.
This is true.
Well, how close are all the ropes within each other? Is it possible to, like...
They're like within 5 feet of each other. So,
Okay.
So I'd say you're probably standing behind the middle Tulio, so each rope for your left and right would be about 5 feet, and then the center one's probably underneath your legs or near them.
Well, then that's the one. The center one will be the one I grab in case of emergency.
Alrighty. So drop the crossbow, grab the gun or grab the rope, and you have your rapier out. Anything else?
Um. Nope, that'll do it. But I want to have a loose grip on that rope, not like
Okay.
something sturdy. Just yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
He doesn't want to get carried with me if I get fucking slammed again.
Well, that too. Yeah. But I also want to be able to pull you out of the way and let you go and do whatever you're gonna do.
Stuff, hopefully.
Alrighty, so the awakened tree is going for another slam attack. And that's not a hit. Damn. So he comes down for another slam with his other arm and just like whiffs right over all of Tulio's clones, and you just like duck underneath them real quick.
Works.
That is his. And we're back to Tulio.
Alright. Well, now that I got a battle axe and some clones, I'm gonna go smack it.
Alrighty. Roll to hit.
Oh, wait. Fuck. Before I hit it, since I have the number, I'll tell you the number first because it's 16 plus 9.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming that one will hit.
Yeah.
But before that, I actually want to use my Hexblade's mark on this thing.
Okay. Yeah.
That one, I don't remember if it's a bonus action or if it's an action, so I'm checking real quick.
That's how I can look too.
Again, bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. The bonus equals. I get a bonus to damage rolls against it, which is equal to my proficiency bonus. Natural 19s or 20s is a crit, and if it dies, I regain hit points equal to my warlock level plus charisma modifier. But yeah, it just makes me be able to hit it a little bit harder.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that first attack was a hit. Efficiency.
Can you give me 1 minute?
That's 17 points of damage on the first smack.
Mm-hmm.
And second smack is probably going to be a miss. Well, that's a 12.
Alrighty, you're taking chunks out of its leg. Or how would you
Does a 12 hit?
12? No, that one's
Does
a whiff.
not.
Just barely.
So yeah, the second smack, I hit it with the flat of the axe and just vibrated my fucking hands. Dislike.
Big oof, bud. As your body's vibrating there.
Yeah, the axe was already vibrating. Now it's vibrating more. But yeah, that'll be my turn on that one.
Alrighty. Moving right on to Kronk.
Alright. So how far away am I from the ant now?
Still 20 feet?
20 feet? Alright, so I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna slash at the int with my rapier. Oh. And that would be... That'd be a 19.
That's a hit.
Alright. So that's what, 15? Right, I'm pretty sure.
Let's say for the rapier, it
Yeah,
gives you
okay, so that's 5 regular damage and then 10 necrotic damage.
wait 5. So did you roll a 1?
Yeah.
Ah, but yep. Alrighty, and I already added your temp health. And
Alright.
you said 15 damage total?
Yes. And 10 of that's necrotic, so
Mm-hmm. So as your rapier goes and pierces the... Well, are you doing stabs or slashes?
I'm doing a slash because
slash.
it's a tree. I'm not gonna. I figure that would probably fuck my.
I mean, if you do it right, it'll be fine, but yeah,
Woody the Woodpecker.
essentially.
Yeah.
But yes, as you chop or slice at this awakened tree's leg, you almost cut through it like butter and get about halfway into its leg, and it just starts like oozing black tar.
Oh.
And then, yes, does anything visually happen whenever you gain or steal some life force?
I don't know. Does it?
I mean, from the rapier side, it would just look like, actually, it's gonna look like a fucking rainbow style lightsaber that's like absorbing essence from whatever you stab or slice.
Oh, that's cool.
But does that go fully on and flow into your body as well, or not? I'm leaving that up to you.
Ooh.
Because it could just flow into the sword and then into you magically, or flow all the way
Yeah.
through
Think
the
of
sword
like how,
into you.
like in Infinity Wars, how it like flows up when the gauntlet goes up.
So more of as a conduit than a siphon.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I would say then yeah, the hilt starts to glow super bright as it's like absorbing, and then like dissipates into just magical aura around you for any that could see that. But yes, and now it is the animated tree coming down for another slam on technically all of you now. That's no hit. That's another. God damn it, dude! Hit something.
My Hexblade's curse is working.
Apparently.
Hey, I gotta go and be dead for like 5 minutes. I'll be just right fucking back.
Okay.
All good.
Sorry.
If you want to swap over to Buford and Oog, I need to take a quick bathroom break, and we can just throw this one on a quick pause at the end of the combat round.
Okay.
Not trying to like throw
You're
it in,
good.
but I do
I just-
definitely need a bathroom break.
That's fair. Nothing's really happening back with Oog and Buford outside of multiple thumps and like low quakes. Like,
I told them to stay in the circle.
because yeah,
It would
he's
have
only
been
stabbed
fine if they'd
3
stayed
times.
in
He's
the
just like,
circle.
listen. He's just like, listen. The sea bear circle is how we stayed safe from the sea bears.
The cooking
But,
pot keeps
I'll be
them
right
safe.
back. Give me one moment.
Yeah,
You're
I'll
good.
be right back, guys.
But yeah, Oog and Buford, you're just sitting there within your circle with Saf, and you just hear thoof, thoof,
I
thoof.
so Does Kronk have any like lamps hanging off the corners of his trailer or anything like oil lamps?
I'd say he
Or-
has a few in the like kitchen craft area.
Is that inside my circle coverage area?
No.
Mm,
And I don't think there are any like external lights of within
okay.
reach, sadly.
And Oog is still sleeping in the pot.
Yep.
Barely.
Then yep, I'm kind of stuck. I'm not getting out of my circle.
I mean, you could yell at Oog to wake up.
Oog needs a outside force to wake him up.
Oog, you son of a bitch! Bring me the fucking oil lamps from inside.
Oog hears it and wakes up.
You fucking fat ass frog that's been boiling your tits. I hope you got fucking sea legs.
I might have to roll. I'm quite fat.
I don't care. Bring me things to light on fire.
Fine. I need to search for an oil lamp. Do I find one?
Yeah, you see like 3 or 4 hanging up around the crafting area for general lighting.
Alright. I hop over and grab one and take it out to the little shit.
So as you grab it and walk outside, you just see a boulder that's very smooth that has enveloped half the porch and Saf.
Where the fuck are you noisy
Come
chick?
into the boulder, dickhead. If you're in the boulder, nothing can hurt you. If you're outside the boulder, you're about to get fucked up like the dipshits that are causing a commotion in the forest.
Well, fuck that shit. I jump towards the noise he's making.
You jump over and into the rock, which is again halfway enveloping the porch, so you just go over to like the coach bench, sit down and like hand down the oil lamp. I assume he's sitting like next to Saf since it's centered around Saf. He said he was on the side or on the bench.
Yeah,
too.
Saf's going to be at like 9 noon or 3, whatever you think works best.
Yeah.
But like his own area of the circle, and then the rest of the circle is open space for me to move around in.
Okay.
And cover some of the trailer.
Bet.
I hand off the lamp and I'm like, okay, what the hell's going on?
I don't know. Tulio started freaking out like something weird and bad was about to happen. So I took a minute and I put up our lovely dome of protection that as long as you're in the dome, you can't get fucked up. Granted, you cannot cast any spells out, but we can still throw shit at anything outside the dome. We'll be fine. And it can't hurt us back. But then Tulio was like, oh no, I'll go out into the woods and see what it is. And I'm like, you're a dumbass. Don't do that. And he went anyway, and Kronk went with him.
Well, it sounds like they'll be fine. Kronky's going into the woods and being fine, I'm sure.
We've been having minor earthquakes and cacophonous crashing in the direction they went. I'm figuring they fucked up.
Look at that.
So,
Saf,
since we
should I
haven't
be
seen any
concerned?
creatures, I'm figuring fire will be useful.
Hey, Saf, should I be concerned?
Saf's snake tail just like pops up from his nap, looks over at you and is like, nah.
I'm with Saf on this. I like Saf's attitude.
Well, I'm going to prep my now acquired oil lamp that I can Molotov it at something if I have to.
Okay.
So, like, if it's... So either, like, I'll loosen the reservoir input port for the oil, or I'll unscrew it so it's, like, half a screw tight. So if I chuck it...
I was about to say,
It
this would be
should
more
open.
like a mason jar style. So essentially,
Nice. I'll take it.
is a
I'll take mason.
Molotov with a proper like oil lamp topper.
Fuck yeah. No, then we're good.
I pull out my blow dart gun just in case something pops out,
Okay. But yeah.
and I put a dart in the pipe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just gonna improvise a firebomb because I can't throw magic outside my dome, and I can't stick my arm out because from what I'm reading on the spell, I can't. I don't think I could.
Parameters at all.
I don't think I could rule lawyers my argument if I stick my hand out and cast a spell.
Yeah, no, that would still block the flow of magic.
Yeah, it would
Since
still
it is a
cork it in my
magical
elbow.
arrow. Yep.
So yeah, I'm hence why I asked for knives. Because I can yeet a knife
Fair.
really good.
Oh, I just got through with rubbing the dart that's in my pipe on my skin.
Bet. I mean, low-key, I was kind of thinking that your species, since they are proficient with the dart guns, that it would be more of like the...
You stick them to yourself in your mucus.
Not
No, he
so
just
much...
keeps the darts in his mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Before he loads a dart, he'll just pop it into his mouth and like hold it in his cheek, so he always has like one dart in his mouth. Jaffiel?
He is a actual poison dart frog.
That's a lot cooler.
I mean, that is kind of
Poison
what
dart,
their
it comes with a poison dart
species is.
frog.
So
You get
kind of like
grappled.
how the old school like drywallers do, throwing
Mhm.
nails and shit in their mouths.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just had a thought. Austin is the only thing that could lick something to death.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's done it in every game we've played.
Well, no, he sucked on shit till he got mystical magical juju out of sucking on rocks.
He got wild magic. Let's be truthful here.
He is our chaos gremlin for a reason.
Man, if someone could hear these conversations from the outside, they'd been like, "What the fuck goes on in this game?"
Someday we may publish the recordings.
One day. Do we have Tulio and
Yeah,
Rob
I'm
back?
here.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So yes, while they're doing their preemptive stuff, we're going to hop back to you at the top of the roster with Tulio.
All right, I'm burning my bonus action again because the reasons,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to use up my second spell slot to cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay.
With that one, there's a bunch of ghosts that appear around me in a 10-foot radius. They're intangible and invulnerable. They don't really do anything. They're just sort of there as an aura. They just
you're
look
Aragorn
spooky.
summoning the ghost army.
Yeah. And then I'm choosing cold because you can choose radiant, necrotic, or cold damage whenever you cast a spell, and you deal an extra D8 on hits.
Yep.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing on that one. It's so fun.
Honestly.
And then yeah, I'm going for my double smack.
Wunderbar.
I wish I. Oh, that's a miss.
Aw.
That's a 11.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah, I figured.
One whiff.
That's better. That's a 19.
That's a hit.
Woo!
Doesn't that count as a crit with your hunter's mark?
It's not a natural 19, unfortunately.
Oh, sad.
Yeah, it's but it is some pretty good damage still.
Yeah.
Let's.
How much you doing?
20 points of damage. With 2 of it being cold damage.
Alrighty. How would you like to attack?
Smacking it with my axe. Let's see. I'll go for like the knee joint that I can, or what looks to be a knee joint on this thing.
Mm-hmm. The part that's bending, at least for a knee.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
Because it is all just one solid piece of tree, but.
Yeah, the part that'd be bending the most. Fuck that part in particular.
I would say it's like just above where Kronk
Gashed
sliced it
it
with his rapier. Yeah. So I'm gonna say you're gonna essentially come up, run up Kronk's back, and go for your swing. And as you hit it, you cleanly shear through it, and you just see this frost consume this tree, and it just wilts and dies and falls.
Oh, perfect.
You did just enough damage to kill it.
See, it wasn't that hard. I knew it would be fine.
Right. But now I got worries. We just killed an ant.
It could have just been a magic tree. It doesn't have to be an int.
So Tulio,
What
the
the
moment
fuck is an int? I would say an int is a magic tree. Sorry,
Oh, and
I quit interrupting you, but you know,
You're good.
this is-
But yes, as you guys are, well, before your conversation actually, uh, as the tree is falling and lands, Tulio, your summoned weapons automatically disequip themselves and your spear reappears and goes flying towards and lands dead center of this tree again at the same spot, and it's just sitting there.
Yeah, probably an ant, but hold on, gotta go check on this thing, and I'm gonna go and go and see what my spear's digging for and help it the fuck out.
So this time it's not necessarily digging or even vibrating, it's just sitting and it's this mark that it made before the slot essentially.
Okay.
And yeah, from what you can tell, it's like dead center of what you would consider the chest. And it does seem to have a face of some nature, but it's been heavily overgrown by like fungus and now the frost and necrotic damage.
Okay.
But yes,
Well,
your spear is kind of just sitting there in its slot, waiting for you.
I'll grab the spear,
Mm-hmm.
and if nothing happens when I grab it, I'll smack the spear down harder into the slot.
So as you force the spear down, and it almost feels like cracking a walnut, but you puncture something, and the entire being starts to degrade into ash from the outside in towards you, and it's almost as if your spear also absorbs something from this creature.
Okay. And see, just like it never happened.
Jay, you see, now that's the problem. What the hell just happened?
So, funny thing is I only know about some of the things that I can do.
Well, that's fair.
The other thing is that other stuff I actually can't explain because I really don't know. Basically, I'm very helpful as long as I don't ask too many questions.
You know what? I seen what you did to the motherfucker in the bar. So that's good with me.
Ugh, the best part is that sometimes I really have no fucking clue, and it's great. Because I'm just sitting here like, yep, I sometimes can do stuff. Yeah, it'll be fine. Nothing could come of this. I'm positive.
Right.
Like I said, it's like it never even happened. There's nothing even here anymore. Just a nice breeze, and then it's a pretty field.
Nothing to show for this. Nothing to show for that kill at all.
I mean, let's see. I'm already in Oog service. I could pay you, but judging from your bed, you don't really need it. Which is incredibly comfortable, by the way. Thank you for letting me sleep there the other day.
Of course.
Or this morning.
Yeah. Whenever. Sense of time. Been sleeping. Woke up middle of the day. Yesterday. Today. Who cares?
You were tired.
Yeah.
It was right that you slept when we was making a shitload of noise.
Tell you what, I'll take night watch for every journey that I take with you, and you won't have to worry about it. I'll stay up all throughout the night, every time.
Works for me.
So there, you did get something out of it.
All right. That worked.
So yes, you have now cleared from what you can assume to be this terrace's guardian.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Hmm,
It was a glowy thing. It was
I don't
different from.
know.
It was, and if it makes you feel any better, Kronk, the glow was different from the glow that Saf gave. Because Saf has a very different glow, and that was not one that, was important.
And the fight
think.
myself was
No, I'm trying to avoid fighting with Saf at all costs.
no, agreed. The fight with Seth was different.
I wasn't there for that one.
It was nothing like that.
Yeah, I wasn't there for the fight with Saf, and honestly, kind of happy I wasn't. Gonna try to keep it that way.
Yeah, it was rough. The other two almost died.
Yeah, it couldn't have been too bad to fight.
Yeah, for now.
Mental damage only shows up years down the line. They'll be fine.
As you guys stand there talking with the ashes blowing in the wind and being absorbed into the ground coverage of this forest, you notice a few new sprouts starting to grow. Somewhat rapidly.
See, good for the environment, but we should probably head back to the cot.
Let's take one. It could work in our advantage.
Yeah, okay.
How would you like to acquire one of these rapidly growing tree saplings?
I'll form my spear into a like a gardening shovel.
Like
And
a
try to
gardening shovel?
Yeah, and like try to extract it.
Bet.
What kind of roll do you need from me?
Honestly, with your spear for what it is, the moment you think of that, you notice that the eye crossguard gets like much larger for like a foot stand, and the blade, yeah, shovels out perfectly into like a scoop spoon.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say, give me a general performance.
Performance. So just a straight roll.
Yeah.
Or yeah, straight roll is 12.
Yeah, you acquire it. It's very rapidly growing, and the roots are very quickly growing out of the dirt once you pick up the soil that you've kind of chopped up to get it. And yeah, you now have a rapidly growing tree sapling.
Well,
Let's go.
all right then. Start heading back to the cart.
Right, it'll take you like 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
I'm looking for an I am Groot situation out of this, to be honest.
It might be an angry Groot.
And I hope everyone else realized that.
So are you guys hastily making your way back, or like sauntering?
Well,
I'm moving
If it's
as
growing
fast as I
pretty
can, carrying a rapidly growing plant.
yeah, if it's growing pretty quick, then yeah, we're trying to make it back as quick as we can.
Okay, I'm just trying to think of how I'm describing for the others how you're gonna appear. So Oog and Buford, as you're sitting there in your little dome, you notice two figures, Jack Sparrow running out of the forest with what you think at first is a jar of dirt, and then you realize it's just some dirt and a tree sapling that seems to almost be like at the 12-year mark. But it's also still only like half the size of Kronk's body. So it's getting pretty heavy for Tulio, but he's still got it.
Yeah. I'm dragging it to the cart. I'm sure he's got a pot somewhere.
I hope.
You got your cooking pots. I don't think you got any flower pots.
I'll put it in one of the cooking pots.
I would say you have the one that Oog still has residue all over, or another one that's maybe 2 gallons, but that's your 2 biggest pots. It's like 2 and then straight to 10.
I'll use the 2 as best I can.
So yeah, you plop it down in the 2-gallon bucket. At this point, all of the dirt like settles, but the roots are still very much growing like up and over the pot and still growing out. Where are you placing this?
I'm putting it the fuck back outside the cart.
We could put it on the roof.
Oh no, we did not bring the motherfucker into the cart because it would have been too big. So I brought the pot out to it.
No, we could
And-
put it on the roof.
So the scene that I'm imagining is like you guys, Jack Sparrow, running back to the cart, running into the kitchen, grabbing the pot, dropping it in, running back out to the porch and being like, where should I put this?
Okay, that works.
Basically.
We'll leave that motherfucker right there on the porch.
Alrighty. So it's gonna be chilling there and growing for a minute. How does Oog and Buford feel about all this?
What interesting thing have you brought us?
Honestly, couldn't really tell you, but it's growing really fast.
Well, I hope it doesn't want to fight too soon.
The last one wasn't too bad, so
The last one?
There's
You know what?
questions I don't have time to answer. This thing is growing.
Yeah. We'll answer questions after we figure out the plan. Hold on a second.
Since you two aren't helpful, Saf, do we care about this?
Saf wakes up from his nap and looks over with his center head. Why do you have a tree guardian sapling?
I look at you idiots. What the fuck?
Saf doesn't seem to be like concerned or anything, just very droggy and confused.
I'm with Saf. I'm confused. That's all I got.
Tulio, you idiot. Look what you got us into.
I knew this day would come. I just didn't think it would come this quickly.
Look, it'll be fine. Nothing happens. It'll be perfect.
That's what
We
they
should
all
probably
say.
leave, though.
Should we leave this here or take it?
My bubble is going to pop when I go out of it.
Mhm.
So I think a sapling of whatever you fuckers just killed would be a poor life choice. And it'd probably be easy if it has any older parents to track it.
I don't think it has any
Probably
parents.
not.
Siblings, grand trees, I don't give a shit.
Maybe some siblings, but I don't think they'll be moving for the next maybe 5 minutes. So if we stop moving, we can outrun them.
Quickly.
I'm sitting on the driver's bench, so I'm ready, whatever.
At this point, Saf is like stretched and stood up and is still just kind of watching with one head inquisitively at the sapling, but is just standing there.
I will play a jaunty little tune to the sapling and watch it.
So it's on the porch, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as it's sitting there on the porch in its pot, it keeps growing until it reaches like the little awning roof. Once it touches it, it's gonna stop growing. So it's about 12 foot tall, rather bushy at the top, and its vines have almost reached to the edge of the patio at this point, or like root vines that are reaching out. But at this moment, it seems to have stopped.
No damage to my cart.
No.
Okay. All right, Sif. Let's get going.
As he starts moving, I think the only one that's not on the cart right now is Buford.
No, he was on the driver's seat.
Oh yeah, he's on the driver's seat. So yeah, you start moving forward and towards the edge. Would you like to do anything before it pops? Just cause freedom of will.
Mm-mm.
It's more for
I
Tata.
will light my prepped lamp and just keep an eye on it.
Alrighty. So as you move forward and out of your radius, the boulder pops almost like a pink bubble. And just like,
Glitter.
yeah, dazzles
Just-
away into ethereal magical dust. And you start moving along your way down the trail again.
Tell everybody we're on our way.
New
We're killing
places
plants,
and
every-
things to see.
As you guys start singing, you see Saf start doing like a little dressage prance. Bobbing along. And as you get further away, the sapling seems to almost go dormant.
Hmm.
It's Sting. It'll tell us if they're coming to hurt us or not.
I look at him and I'm like, you really think it'll be that accommodating, huh?
Well, people can dream.
Alrighty.
But yes, you seem to have acquired a new houseplant that is very large and has added some vines to your Jackson Pollock painting of blood on the porch.
Nice.
War
So you,
trophies, man.
the trunk of it though has like completely sealed the pot. So it's just like a trunk or a pot trunk straight up to the canopy of leaves. That's just like barely an inch below your roofing. It's a very weird tree. It almost looks like a support pillar for your awning, even though it's not actually touching.
Mhm.
But yeah. Nothing seems to be happening drastically around you currently as you move on through this forest. However, the road starts becoming a lot more inclined and steep. More of like the rolling hills of the Shire than the flat fields you had, or fields and woods that you had gone through. It's getting a little more rough in these areas. Let's see, I need you, and you. Okay. So yeah, as far as you can tell, you have escaped from whatever that was. Tulio, would you check your eye at any point?
Oh, yeah, actually. Once we got back to the cart and I resumed my spot on the roof. Yeah.
So, as you look through the eye, you no longer see any type of like golden pillar of light, but you do notice like stars of different colors start to show up in the distance.
Okay. Are these like still towards the north, or are these in a bunch of different directions?
Every direction that you can tell currently.
Okay.
It kind of looks like you're just looking at the starry sky in plain day, but they do seem to
Okay.
be specific markers and like pinpoints, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. It does.
Okay.
And the wonder if I'll grow a third eye.
What the odd spectacles?
But yeah, that's interesting information. I'll keep that in mind for later. We'll go back to chilling on the roof. Roof is nice. I'm trying to get myself a perfect butt groove up here.
Sounds good. What does everyone else want to do currently as you travel in and down the road? It's coming up to pretty close to sundown, so the sun is due west behind you, setting with a nice orange amber glow.
I've been soaking in the pot for my duration for the day, so I should be good.
Yeah, no, you're more than moist enough to go for all night until the next day.
More than enough moisture.
Well,
Alright.
he needs to clean the fucking pot.
I licked it clean.
Alrighty. So, Oog, as you walk in and go down to your pot of crusty, mucusy ooze that is well dried by now, I don't know if there's any water on the cart.
That's my point exactly. Do we have like some sand on the cart? Or wood chips?
We would have wood chips.
Yeah, I think wood chips would be around.
Small wood chips?
Yeah. Just like
I grab small wood chips and I use them as an abrasive in the pot to absorb and clean out the pot.
Okay. So about 10 or 20 minutes of doing this, something out the window of the kitchen catches your attention. A nice, like, little sparkling gleam in the evening light. Oh, look. A river seems to have joined your path. There's a water source nearby.
Ooh. I throw the shavings in their fire. Is the fire going that's in the hearth of this mobile home?
I don't know. Did anyone light one?
If there isn't one going, I'm going to go over to the hearth and light a little fire.
Okay.
And then proceed to burn the chips that I just used to clean my poison pot.
Okay. Yeah, I think there would be a small, like, wood burning stove in the corner somewhere just for the winter months.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say it gets much use, but it's definitely there. Sounds good.
Yep. I proceed to hoist up the pot and take my rope and I tie it off. And I observe how far away the water is.
About 15 feet from the road.
How fast is the wagon traveling?
Like 20 miles an hour. So like fast enough to be reckless to jump off, but not fast enough to like lose anyone hard.
I have a 20-foot rope.
That's enough to leave your ass behind.
Let's see. Who else is awake?
Everyone?
Yeah, I think everyone's still awake for midday.
Hey, Kronk, would you mind throwing this pot into the water and helping me tow it back in to make sure I clean it out properly?
Hold on. Well, why don't we just ask Sif to stop for a second and you get your happy ass out and just fill it with water.
Oh, I didn't know that was an option. I thought you were in a rush or something.
Not as far as I know.
You did disturb something back there. I thought we wanted to keep moving.
I figure we're probably far enough away.
But
You
at
just
this
hear
point,
Tulio
you
from the
would
roof.
be-
I told you, nothing's going to mess with us. We're fine. Nothing even happened.
I look at them both suspiciously. I'm like, if you're wrong, I'm stabbing the both of you.
If he's wrong, I'm gonna stab him.
So that's it. I feel like Croc is just standing there listening to Tulio giving him a side eye of just like, better not.
I hope.
Yeah,
I
I'm
ahoy.
giving him the angry wife glare. Have you ever seen that glare? That's the glare.
Yeah, I've seen that one quite often.
That's it. That's one both of you know.
I'm getting it right now, actually. For bringing it up.
You should know better.
But yeah, I'd say at this point you're a good few miles away from the incident site, let's call it.
Yeah, our murder.
Right. I call up to Sif. Hey, can we take a short stop? I need to gather up some water from a pot.
So Sif's tail, the snake, pops up and just kind of like shifts its gaze between you and Kronk.
I shake my head, saying, "We would really appreciate it if you could stop for a moment.
Sif goes ahead and
Maybe
slows
get
down.
yourself a drink."
Yeah. Sif slows down, stops, and unharnesses himself so that he can stretch his legs and wander a bit.
I hop over the water and proceed to rinse out the pot and fill it up again and bring it back to the cart.
Very nice. So as you're cleaning, Kronk, Buford, and Tulio, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna like continue to chill out on the roof. I'm like resting after that, and I did promise to take night watch like from now on, so I'm just gonna chill.
Yeah, you're just straight chilling for the day.
I'm gonna resupply our water supplies on the cart.
Okay.
I want to
I'm trying
catch
to
a
decide
short.
if I want to be a dick or not.
I would like to try and catch a short rest nap to see if I can get any of my spell slots back.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm gonna be a dick. So as you walk around and look towards like where you'd normally store your water jugs and whatnot, you notice that two of them actually have been punctured, but you're not sure of what because it wasn't like that when you last checked the cart. But you would need to patch those, and then you'd be able to fill like a solid 20-30 gallons.
Okay.
Probably the weasels.
Well, I'm trying to think if it'd be reasonable for him to have those supplies, but at the same time, he would have lived in a town where he could have gone to someone and gotten them,
You're also in your house.
and that's
All that
also
I'm
what
gonna
I'm.
say is you definitely thought you had at least a little bit of water stored in them before you started out on this whole trek.
Well, this sucks,
But yeah,
but it is what it is. We gotta get it fixed.
if you just want to give me a quick roll with proficiency, I would say you'd be able to patch it real quick and easy, but it is just kind of odd that they were damaged at all.
Right. All right. 18.
So yeah, you successfully and easily repair them with some like tar and leather scraps that you have laying around. and reinforce it with some wood so you have solid storage of like 20 gallons, yeah. So do you want to spend a bit of time just working on getting that water filled up?
Yes,
Bet.
for sure.
Got you, and Buford's napping. Righty. Again, we're kind of at a point that I either have a big thing to do that'll take possibly another 3 hours, or we could stop here for the night.
Well, that puts me at 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know if I want to start that.
Yeah, I
Well,
would
that's
vote
fair,
against
honestly.
it.
Yeah, I'd say probably not a good idea to start another deal.
Another event, essentially.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So we'll call it there for the night with y'all stopping off at next to the river. Saf's out
Gotcha.
wandering in the woods, just stretching his legs, doing some running. Feeling good without a harness, since he
Right.
hasn't worn a harness ever, I don't think. So his fur might be a little like tamped down where it was touching.
Right.
But he's off wandering the woods in a close radius. You got cleaning his wonderful pot.
Yeah, I cleaned my pot. I'm bringing back a full pot of water.
Okay, bet. So yeah, you and Kronk are refueling, or
Resupplying.
yeah, resupplying all the
Resupplying water.
water. Got Tulio chilling, waiting for the night watch, and Buford taking a good old nap.
No, and
Our party does not travel well. We go through so much in a short period of time.
We went through weasels and then proceeded to find fucking tree things.
It's
And-
more of we've burned up all the water barrels,
No,
or we didn't pack water barrels.
no.
We did. It was just, they got fucked with somehow.
About to say, if you tried
so
to
now
bring
that's
that up with
something
Kronk
that,
would be like, nah, I had that fully
well, that's
stocked before
definitely
we left.
something Kronk's gonna bring up with everyone right now. So what we gotta do is when we're on night patrol is make sure we're keeping an eye on the water. So no one's fucking with our shit.
Is the water located nearer to the back of the cart?
Yeah, so it would be, the water barrels would be stored essentially right behind his bedroom on like a back terrace storage area of the hut.
Okay.
It's kind of like, yeah, an RV storage hut where they have like the big flap and then just a couple shelves of like 2 feet deep. But that's where he would
Okay.
have like his water barrels, and just general camping supplies if he wanted to go out tenting
Okay.
and general.
I'm just gonna mark that spot and keep an extra close eye on it during night watch.
Yeah, no problem. Alrighty, that sounds good, and good place to wind down.
Fuck
Damn.
though.
Alright, boys. Oh, good session. I needed that.
Good. Glad you enjoyed.
It is nice to be back to playing.
Yeah, after what, 2 weeks off, right?
Yeah.
Yep, 2
Oof.
weeks off for the
Yeah.
holidays. Technically
True.
only an extra week of waiting.
Yeah.
That's true. Alright, so we all good with next Monday as well?
About the
That
same
works for
time.
me. Same times.
Sounds good. I'll get it posted up in the general party. 16th, 6 p.m.
And then we're getting closer to when I'll be up in February, so we'll need to all figure out if we can get together that weekend and use the table.
Big butt.
Definitely.
So, well,
Honestly, with how we're going, we might make it to the city by the time you make it up here to everything. That could be cool.
That would be cool.
That would be sick.
Really
a lot
just
of
depends on-
opportunities for maps.
Mm-hmm. Also, I can actually use my physical maps.
Maybe
Maybe I'll have a few things printed out for the game.
Ooh.
I
Oh,
guess that
fuck
means
yeah.
I need to get on Hero Forge and see if I can design a Buford mini.
Wouldn't be a
Yeah,
bad idea. Or yeah,
I'll
if you
get on
can find
Hero
the files, send them
Forge.
to me so I can try and print them.
Or $5 for the
Data.
for the
G-code.
print file.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not a bad idea. I'll probably do that as well.
I might conscript you to print a few things. If your printer's
Yeah,
available
just
later.
let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just finishing this one up, and then if you can think of anything, shoot me a list, and I'll start printing shit off.
Hell yeah.
Dalton said it was a mask. What mask are you printing?
So right now I'm printing the Phase 2 Clone Trooper.
Oh, hell yeah.
Are you just doing
So-
like half face? Or half head?
Nope,
Or full head?
full thing.
Your build plate's
Yeah.
big enough for a full head for you or your kids?
Oh yeah, for
Oh,
me.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the Ender 5 Plus or Pro or
Is that a
it's-
400 millimeter build plate?